So life here in Nova Scotia. Well, life here in Nova Scotia. Good one. I really, always have thought that Nova Scotia was my home away from home. Of course, I'm a Quebecois woman, and I've always thought that my home away from home was Nova Scotia. But so far, I've spent a copious amount of money here, and I've had my own mom call the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, which we also know as the RCMP, twice. Um, they discharged me honorably at the Yarmouth Hospital, and as soon as I got home, I see this look on her face, right? So I'm like, Mom, you didn't call the RCMP again, did you? And she's like, No, no. But lo and behold, about 7 minutes later, who roll on the property? The Royal Canadian Mounted Police, the RCMP. And they take me away again to keep me the maximum amount of time, even though I've been incarcerated 4 times, and 4 times I've been innocent. And she knows that. And so they kept me for 30 days at the Yarmouth Hospital because she called the RCMP. So what I did when I got back was I called the RCMP, and then they called me back and they said, Look, Kimberly, if we weren't pressured by your family so much, you were fine when we came over there. You've been fine every time we've come over there. But because of your family's pressure, we've had to take you back to the psych wards. Even though I have no psychiatric history, none whatsoever, I never have. And I think it's psychiatric to call the RCMP or the Mounteds or the paramedics on a member of your family. I think that's psychiatric. Anyways, I've put out the alert to my pharmacy, to the RCMP, that they might expect a phone call. And great, happy Easter. You know what I mean? It's Good Friday, and this is what I'm up against. I have no idea why. Um, I don't even know what I've done, but I know I've been accused by my mother for killing my sister the other night. And my little nephew David was totally like perplexed at that, and I don't blame him. Yeah, so let's stay tuned to see what happens. I really don't want to go back to a psych ward. I have no psychiatric meds. I have no psychiatric diagnosis. I have talked to Dr. Ludman, who's very worried about my environment, considering my own mother would do that to me. But far be it from me to call them out as and press charges for perjury. I won't do that because I'm not like them. I'm not like my ex who walked over to the police station and said I hit and kicked him and then took it back, even though I had to be in jail for 3 days. So no. I won't say what went on at a predominantly male prison called Bordeaux. I'm not talking about it because I'm not a snitch. I'm not a tattle. I don't want trouble, and I definitely don't want negative publicity to come to Quebec or Canada. So, kibits and bits, stay tuned. It's getting wild, and hopefully, I won't spend Easter like I did Christmas. Well, Christmas I spent in the garage outside, and the RCMP were like, you could see on their faces, they were totally, totally remorseful. And hopefully, I won't spend Easter in the garage, or worse, in a psychiatric ward with no psychiatric ailments. So we'll see whether we mount this or not. It really depends on how I'm treated in this household. So Kivitz and Bits, Kimberly Ann, Ryan Solomon. My mother wants me to take away the Ryan, which would be half of my Irish heritage. So she's so embarrassed with me and doesn't realize the diamond in the rough that I am. So she wants me to take away the Ryan. So, wow, what an insult, right? Right. Anyways, I'll call Lori and Tom, and well, I just heard some very sad news about my ex, and I'd like to know if that was true. And happy Easter. Happy Easter, everybody. Kivitz and Bits.